Hello, 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 YouTube. My name is Timmy Timster, and welcome back to a new playthrough. Yes, believe it or not, I am finally playing another game. It is a new year, and my intention is to play way more games than I did last year, which was 2. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to at least double that, which is still not even close enough, but we could definitely do 4 games, right? My intent is to do more than that for sure, but at least 4. But my plan too is to maybe just throw in random playthroughs of some games that aren't full playthroughs, just maybe something for the fun of it, like a horror game or just anything that's fun or random. You know, you let me know. You know, I mean, y'all are the ones watching, so maybe you should know. But also, maybe I should tell you what game I'm playing. So we are playing Alan Wake 2. I absolutely loved the first Alan Wake. Honestly, maybe it's a lot more popular than I realized, but that seemed like one of those games that was just kind of existed. But it was so unique and so well done. And I've heard a lot of good things about this one, so I am excited. But I hope y'all had a fantastic New Year's and a fantastic Christmas. It's been a while since I've played anything. Just been celebrating the holiday, spending time with the fam, but I'm ready to get back into this and ready to try to be more consistent. So, without further ado,
let's get into it.
So the question is, you know, I'm sure y'all love what... You know what? No, we don't have any casuals on this freaking channel. So you know what? Hard mode. Watch me. Boom. Oh boy, I already regret my decision.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Man's got the John Wick haircut. Also, I have to admit, I don't think I ever figured
In
out...
a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
I never figured out what was going on in the first game.
I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted.
Then let's rewrite it, Alan.
This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
That they do. Beautiful music. Oh! What I love seeing at the beginning of a game. Who the heck is this poor dude? Close. Wow. So we're starting this game off playing as a fully nude... You know what? Whatever. We'll just... The game just started. Let me just let it play through. I mean, they really just have to have my man's booty cheeks just showing right in the bottom of the screen. There you go. Let's walk like this. I mean, that scenery is quite beautiful. Anyway, I swear I'm not looking because I'm intrigued, guys. It's right there. Like, don't tell me this is Alan Wake. Yeah, y'all should probably go.
Oh, where'd he gone?
I want to see his face. They're not gonna show me. Alright. Y'all remember the last time you fought your way out of some water completely butt naked? No? Happens more often than you think. Yeah, you just stay over there, buddy. I'm already hearing whispering. This game's already trying to psych me out. Oh, man. They hit me with the good old classic deer jump scare. That is in... oh, only every single horror thing ever? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. What in the... Okay, is it too late for me to back out play this game? Oh my gosh. Okay, eat a cookie, calm down. This game is a horror game. Remember that there are jump scares. Game, you've already hurt me. You can sprint. You gotta love it when horror games teach you how to sprint. I would hardly consider this a sprint, though. It's more like baby walking. Oh, dear. Okay. Whew. This game is... I mean, the first game started off pretty creepy, too, and this one is not shying away from that at all. No, no thank you. I'm not for sale. Yes, please. Give me the light. Why are y'all able to stand in the light? Get the frick... Oh. That was supposed to happen. This is already darker than the first game.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Okay. And now we see his... Okay. Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2? Or just Alan? Gosh! Holy crap! This has started off intense. I kinda like it, but... did I really need to see the man's booty?
How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
Popular show in the first game, too.
Spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
I mean, come on, Mom. You can't expect your son to not watch a show when you're out in a different state.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Huh. Sorry, daughter.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay.
You just want me to do all the hard work, don't you?
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Wonderful. Yeah, this game is... I'm starting to feel like this is going to do the same thing as
Cauldron Lake.
Last of Us 2, where the setting is actually a lot darker than the first one.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
Yeah, he's dead.
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Dude, I love this little pop-up animation they got going on. All right. Exploring time. Oh.
Memorizing. Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
All right, let's look at it. Oh. Pick up a map. Look.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Holy crap. Okay, well, this game is already feeling way more open world than the first game. The first game was a lot more linear and just set on a specific path with a couple, like, hidden areas, but this is a full-out map, and this is just one of many.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
You were about as observant as Leon Kennedy.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Okay.
I have things to do. And this is not the right way.
Fine, game, fine. I will go talk with... What's my man's name who has the permanent creepy face?
Hey,
Logan?
over here.
Hey, what's up?
Hey there.
Hey.
Agent Casey, right?
Casey.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already
Saga
know my
Anderson.
partner, Alex Casey.
Alex Casey and Saga Anderson.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
When are those damn feds gonna show up,
You
Mulligan?
just figured the man would be in the lead. I see how it is.
Agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Let's do
Were
that.
there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
We kind of do.
But don't worry.
So do those who are
Sheriff
watching
Breaker
that are
took
city
them back
folk.
to town a while ago.
Let's use a
What
briefing.
can you tell us about the crime scene?
Yeah, let's hear what you got.
Tell me about the heart.
I mean, I saw that.
Get into that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
This dude.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it.
Cool.
Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
I like Thornton. Thornton's gonna be a buddy. All right.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the caseboard inside the mine place. You mean your brain? Oh.
The mine place. My version of the mine palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
Okay.
Building the mine place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Okay, well that's cool. This is kind of giving me the Evil Within vibes. I feel like.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Holy crap.
Worth taking another look.
Are you telling me I'm gonna have to actually solve cases? This is gonna be tough. Caseboard is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Oh gosh, alright. Oh. Well, at least she has herself set up good in the Mind Palace. Wonder if she can actually figuratively drink inside of her imagination. And it affects her. Well, from what I got from those files, looks like we have 3 victims so far. They all went missing in
You're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started.
1 second. Well,
Let's
let
head
me
down the
done.
hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature.
Oh,
Gives me a headache.
my place does not pause the game.
Sky.
So it seems like there are 3 victims. All of them, they've had lacerations to the wrists. Well, one of them did. All of them have had deep chest wounds. Probably all of them have had their heart removed, I imagine. And they all have experienced bloating, which they believe that could have occurred post-mortem. And a lot of them have tattoos that were put on them
Casey.
post-mortem. So it
You
sounds like a
putting me in
cult thing
charge.
going on.
Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Good old Mirror Peak. I guess they're just making me, they're making me nostalgic from the first game. That game really was a masterpiece. And I hope this one is as well. Quite beautiful so far. I still have problems with that intro. Not because it was bad, but you know why.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
Bro, what
You think the
is it
local
with
law
this
had the
guy?
sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Yeah, well, there, can I make it, Mulligan?
What's up, dude?
Hey!
Hi.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
You were an excited fellow, aren't you?
So, FBI, huh?
You can read.
That's so cool.
Or at least names
Hunting
3
down
letters.
Psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Oh boy. Oh my gosh, we get to see it again.
Crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Certainly looks like it. Do I...
Step 1.
Oh.
Examine the corpse.
And how do I...
Body
okay.
is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it in the caseboard inside the Mind Palace. Okay. Allows Saga... That is such an interesting first name. Allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. Placing the key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Definitely fits. Continue. When the key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard and your goals. Okay. Invested. You are now free to examine the caseboard or... Okay. So we are trying to determine if this is consistent with previous murders. Cool. Wrists and legs, bloating.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Yeah, that fits.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Probably because they were distracted to the people who saw them, I think.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Okay. I like this. This is cool. I was not expecting this at all.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing triangle. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Bro, this is cool. Like, this is now... I haven't gotten to the action sequence. I imagine it's going to be like the first game, but now I'm basically playing Alan Wake meets Clue, which is real promising so far. I like it a lot. Anyway, on to investigating.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
I feel like I know that name too.
Yes, you probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Wait, is this the... You know what? I realize I might be the only one that knows, but I think this dude chased after Alan Wake in the first game. Nightingale.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
When the first
Certainly
game
fits
came
the
out.
pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Oh, man. Let me
I
look
think
at
that's
his
everything.
face.
For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
I can't tell.
Need to think about it.
You know where that means? The Mind Place, I think.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated or spontaneous? Good question.
Sure.
Why did I weird snuff film?
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
It's probably because of part of the story that Alan Wake is writing. Victim came from... Oh.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
This woman is OP. You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. I mean, that's so cool, but of course she's gonna be a great detective if she can do crap like this. Like, holy crap.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Ain't that sweet. Alright, Nightingale. Let's get inside your head.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Like, how is she able to do that? Like, that's insane.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Well then. I'll find more evidence.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
You do that. Are these is he just standing there just like looking at me, just looking blankly into space as I'm in my mind place?
Anderson, did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
I was about to say.
What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Yes, indeed.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that.
Tracks.
Oh.
Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. It's because he's been in that lake for 13
There's
years.
a piece of paper on the ground.
Obviously, they wouldn't understand that yet, but the lake said the lake that's not really a lake.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
My boy.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript.
Like a story.
Page of a story.
Yep.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation.
This is so
How could
cool.
they
I
not
like
accept
this.
it?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
Yeah. You and Ellen are
Maybe
on the
he dropped this
same
page.
mindset.
Or the killers left it for us.
Can we
I
raise
should
that?
profile Nightingale about this page.
All right.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Oh boy. What do you got about the page,
We found a
Nightingale?
page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him.
Oh.
In his chest.
They replaced.
I must find out what.
I wonder if this ritual causes the people who get their hearts cut out to become part of the darkness. Don't forget to check the Mind Palace. I know how to proceed. Going to the body and getting the page or whatever it is out of poor Nightingale's chest. I wonder if we play Alan Wake at all in this game, or if it will just be Saga. I have never heard a character have a name like that before.
You made it back.
Yes, we did.
Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Okay, anyway. Can I get what's in this chest, please? Or do I have to talk to you? You? No? Please? Hello? Does that
Found
help?
all I can here. Time to properly examine the body.
There
See
we
what I
go.
can find inside.
Oh, I already saw the... I already see the flashlight strapped to her,
I see. I think
her belt.
something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
I still can't examine it?
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
Sweet!
Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
You are way too nice. That kind of makes me scared you're gonna die.
Thanks. Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
He doesn't want to do that. Yeah, he's not a nature
Deputies
person.
aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Aha.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place? Yes! How does this work? I got 2. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an energy for... Well, that sounds awesome.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Oh, man. Very intrigued so far. Very intrigued.
I can't get that manuscript page.
I'm ready to do some fighting, but
I've never seen
this is
killers
cool.
reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
Oh, I have supernatural abilities. This ain't no
I wasn't
hunches.
sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Yeah, she is about that action, that's for sure. The frick are you?
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Would y'all be willing to live in a town like this? Not with the murder aspect, but like in a tiny town where everybody knows each other and it's just kind of out there, has its own little community.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
It's very cool,
Shouldn't keep the
honestly.
sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that. I am an avid coffee lover myself. Point of interest cases track objects and information that Saga has acquired to chart collection progress. Okay.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Okay, so this is like a random side quest case.
Casey's favorite brand.
Irish
That's
whiskey.
terrible.
What? Oh, get out of here with that. I'm a big fan. Whiskey, top notch. I have had 1 or 2 that's not the greatest. Old Forester being one of my least favorites, but I am an avid fan of whiskey.
Good to see you.
You too. Don't judge me, but he's kind of getting it down, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Just how much
Welcome
coffee
back,
have you had
Anderson.
today, Charlie?
Hi. Where are we going?
Don't know, don't care.
Oh, bro.
How much have you had? Not enough. Damn, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it?
Yeah,
Charlene,
looks pretty rough.
as comfortable as I am.
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
Nah, I
what are
wouldn't.
you talking about?
Exactly, yeah.
I'm in hell. Swambass City.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright.
How did you know?
It's nice to have
How do
you.
people figure that out? That's crazy.
it's
Thank you.
Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
Breaker?
I'm set for coffee.
Wait a
No,
minute.
I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here.
I recognize this
We
dude.
could use the help.
This guy is the Ice dude in the X-Men movies. I forget his
Your
name.
deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey,
Yeah.
you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
See ya, Iceman.
We've looked through the case files you sent over.
Can't blame the Bookers. I mean, coffee always helps me calm my nerves when I see people get murdered, too.
Rest easy, buddy.
Why do I feel like one of these times I'm going to touch one of those deer and they're going to jump out at me? I'm calling it right now. Hello.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us.
Are you going to
I'm
finish
Tammy
that
and
pie?
he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Yeah.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard
It could be.
shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
This dude's reaction is, like, perfect. That's probably how I would be, too. Why do you
What
think...
makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
And the whole tying down process?
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it.
What?
The whole thing was terrifying.
What did you find?
That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Yes, it was. You don't have to be a Karen about it. Chill.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Even though we are dealing with a group, I imagine we're dealing with one person who's essentially causing these people to have some sort of hive mind control from the darkness. Now, in some way, I know Alan is involved in this, but there's a reason for it. Cult of the Tree. Background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics. Yep.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Alright, Bookers.
The Cult of the Tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
What?
A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
You serious, girl?
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Why does she have this ability, though? Like, that is so OP. And it's awesome. And it makes it easier for me, but still.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
That was... She was like, what? How the
Thanks.
frick?
This could prove to be helpful.
Oh.
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live
And who are you?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
What happened to my baby girl?
How are you?
Wait, this is Rose?
I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No.
Okay, this is throwing me for a loop right now. What is happening?
You're mistaking me for someone else.
She literally called out your name, girl.
If you say so.
Dang, Rose, you have grown. She was in the first game as well. Dang. Well, that's mildly creepy. Let me put this in evidence,
All
and then
set.
I guess we'll
My guys
continue.
have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Dang, we are doing a
Well,
lot of
Cassie,
detect.
I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
You don't say.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Foreshadowing?
Played some D&D back in the day.
Ha!
Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted.
People are just so observant in this game, I'm
real
telling you.
important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Oh man, these people are so cheery right now, but come nighttime.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. She always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible.
They're true though.
It's best not to take it personally.
Or it's gonna be true. What's up, Mulligan?
Boss, corpse is
Or that's not
downstairs, ready to
Mulligan.
go.
Oh, there you are.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Alright.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
Yeah,
We
I remember
appreciate
this
the
too.
support, Sheriff.
Investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff
Oh
Whitaker
dear,
wants us to
I
cooperate.
am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the
Okay,
woods.
serious, Nelson.
We've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
This is better than a soap opera. Woo! Good one.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices.
Mhm.
That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best
Ilmo
coffee
Koskela,
roaster
my
/
favorite
tour
dude.
guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you
And he's a coffee roaster?
a lifetime.
This dude is
Ilmo,
something else.
I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions.
How could they?
It's true, Yako. Many
Yako?
local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have both cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park.
This is still
Fishing in
going.
the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on on this
9%.
limited edition Oh Dear Dark
Thermos.
Coffee Thermos.
Well, that was an that was low-key the best commercial I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my gosh, Saga. Don't scare me like that.
They locked up an innocent man.
Don't look innocent to me. Bro, you need to do better. I still can't see my reflection.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
I mean, of course you are. When you have a mind place that just gives you access to everything you need to know, I would imagine you'd be able to examine.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Oh
I'll
man, how
start with
many
the
times do I have to
external
see this
inspection
dude?
before performing the internal examination.
Excuse me, I'm going to try as long as possible to not look at the naked body. I'm sure y'all are not too intrigued in seeing that either. And if you are, you're disgusting. Why do you have ammo
Must be locked
inside
from
of
the
a
other
first
side.
aid kit in a morgue? Whatever. Whatever, stop questioning it. I'm glad I
What
have
was
it.
the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
It really doesn't though, does it?
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
They wrote on his heart.
How'd they manage that?
For real.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
And what was that? Well, let's just go to the case board.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity. The tattoos on the body and heart. How did killers have time? Doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Chest trauma is clear cause of death. Yeah, I could figure that one out. What have we got? Thank you for that perfect angle. Another manuscript page?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Yep.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
He is the murderer.
Fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on.
Or he is part of the Taken. That's what they're
We
called.
found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
What is happening?
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh my gosh! Ooh! Okay. So much is happening right now. Holy crap. Ah. All right, Nightingale.
Didn't see her.
What?
Could not see into bright light.
What the frick happened to the sheriff? He legit just straight up disappeared. Okay.
I'll make you pay.
For what? Okay. I've been here before.
He's coming. No weapon.
Oh, shoot.
The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Victim of cult killing became a monster. Bro, this game just went from 0 to 100. Okay.
He can't see me in the light.
Now I'm being...
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Go.
Go where? This way. Grab your gun now. Hello. Oh my gosh, stop it!
Vanished.
He's gonna show up again. Oh! End of chapter. Now you know how I feel in the first game. What is happening? Oh. Well, I'll press continue, and if there's another cutscene, I'll let that play through, but I'm recording really late right now, so I might end this one a little bit early, but do another recording soon. But very intriguing so far. Even though I have like an idea of some things that are happening, I have no idea why people are just disappearing. And now it seems like they don't just have the Taken that have shadows, they have monsters. People that turn into monsters after being killed by the cult. This song is cool. Okay. Cool. Oh.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared?
Yep, just like the sheriff.
What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
You don't say. Alright. That is a perfect stop for me. I also just realized I'm playing this game on hard. I know I am about to regret that so hard. Get it? But, anywho, that... Is there a way to save it? Let's see what happens if I go back. Alright, still the same. Well, guys, that was the first video of Alan Wake 2. I hope y'all enjoyed. It was a bit of a slow start, I will admit. Like, I imagine it's going to be getting a lot crazier as it goes along. I will admit I enjoyed the detective part a lot. Don't worry, I won't like keep you too much of that in. I'll just, once I put all the clues together, I'll just have whatever is found to give you an idea of what's happening too. Although, to be honest, do any of us know what's going on right now? It's a bit crazy. But anyway, I enjoyed it a lot. I hope y'all did too. And I will, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Leave a like too if you're feeling really nice. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace!